Hello, greetings fellow colorists, it's Jody here from JI Colorist. Today's video is just a short video. I am checking in, doing my first quarter recap, holding myself accountable and sharing with you my progress on all of my 10 books to touch, my illustrators I'm focusing on, and also my 10 books to finish, or my books to finish. It's also April is spring and it's Easter, so happy Easter to everyone. I probably won't have another video out before Easter, so I hope you all have a blessed weekend and enjoy with family and friends. Easter is also the time that my birthday is, so my birthday is just after Easter this year, and it's always fun to have a birthday close to Easter. I would also like to say happy birthday to all my fellow colorists who have a birthday in April, including special shout out to Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors, whose birthday was on April 1st. So with all that, let's dive into my Creative Companion, where I track my books. I split my books into books to touch. There were 5, books to finish, which I had 6, and then illustrators to focus on, which I had 4. So between the illustrators to focus on and the books to finish were 10 books, and then I picked 5 books to touch in 2023. So let's do the books to touch first and see how I did. So I had on my books to touch Fragile World by Kirby Rosanes. I did not touch it in quarter 1. I do have a buddy color set up for April, so that is getting touched very soon. In March, I did 2 pages from Disney Dreams, so that's this book from Thomas Kincaid, and I'll share with you the pages that I did. So I did this page from Alice in Wonderland, and I did this while I was away in the US. So I did it with the pencils that I had on hand and some glaze pens. And then this page from Fantasia, same, I did it while I was away. A little bit of washi tape, some glaze, and really nice to have 2 pages touched in this book, so I'm happy that that happened. My watercolor With Me in the Forest by Dana Fox, I have not touched it yet. I did go back and did a page from her other watercolor book, so I will still plan to get to that one. The number 4 book is the Artist Edition from Joanna Basford, and I held a Joanna in January hashtag, so I got a lot of pages done during that month, including one from the Artist Edition from Lost Ocean. There is a video and a short on this page, and still really happy with how this page turned out. There's lots of happening on it, and it was fun to do, so happy that that was done. And then my final book on books to touch is Flowerscape by Maggie Anteros. I know she just released another book, but I have not purchased it, nor will I at this point. Her illustrations are beautiful, but I still need to touch this book. So I've gotten 2 out of the 5 books touched, and so not super great, but it has been a busy first quarter, so I'll give myself a break. For my books to finish, on the list was Romantic Country 2 by Area Vale by Chroma, The Way Home by Morgan O'Brien, The Ink House by Rory Dobner, Mouse Guard by David Peterson, and Peter Rabbit, the Beatrice Potter version. So 2 books I did not get to. I colored in 4 of the 6, so I was happy with that. I did not get to Peter Rabbit. If anybody else has this book, it's quite a large book, as you can see. If anybody has this book and wants to color along, let me know. You can find me on Instagram. And then the other book that I have not touched, and actually has the most pages in it, has 80 pages, or 43 pages, that I still have to do. It's the Rory Dobner's The Ink House, and if anybody wants to do a buddy color in this book, let me know. It's not exactly an actual coloring book, but many colorists have picked it up. And if you don't have the Ink House itself, there was also a Creative Haven special for the Ink House, and those were coloring pages. So if you have that and you'd like to do a buddy color with me, let me know either in the comments below, or the best place is JI Colorist on Instagram, and we can set that up. So those the other books are on track, still to do. I've got to get going. I've got 16 pages left for Romantic Country 2. I have 3 for Area Vale, 7 for The Way Home. Like I said, I got lots for ink, and I have lots for the Mouse Guard. So I've done a couple of pages already. I've done 4 this quarter for the Mouse Guard, and I've been doing buddy colors with Poet Spice and Feth. We had started one. So contact me if you're interested in that. I'll quickly show you the pages that I have completed in Mouse Guard recently. And I just got Poet's page that for our March color along, so I will include her page as well to show you. So I want to make sure that that gets in. So this is my page, and this is Poet's page. And it's really nice to have a buddy color to encourage me to go into this book. I do use water soluble mediums in this book, and they work quite well as long as you use less water. I also in March completed this page, and this was a buddy color with Feth, and she didn't quite finish her page, but if you check out Feth's Instagram page and her YouTube channel, you can see her progress on it. So another page completed was this page. So having fun in the book, and it is disc bound. I do have a little bit of problems with the disc binding in this book because the rings themselves are just cheap rings from Amazon, and they're not as smooth as other rings. So I probably will replace the rings with some Happy Planner rings at some time when I find some better rings. But that is the bit of a problem that I have with the book. But otherwise, it's great. The final area to review is my illustrators to focus on. So I have decided to focus on illustrators that I have quite a few of their books. They all happen to be women, and it was Lulu Mayo, Rita Berman, Johanna Basford, and Maria Trollet. And I have done quite a few Lulu Mayo books, or pages, I should say. The D is when it's a double page. So I've done 8, and if you count a double page, it's actually 9. I've got more scheduled in April, so we're well on our way, keeping on track for Lulu Mayo. Rita Berman, I have done 2 books, 2 pages from 2 different books, and there's more to come, so I'm not worried about that one. Johanna Basford, I've been doing altered page a month, and I've typically been using her books, so that has also helped. And also Johanna in January 2023 hashtag. You see I got quite a few done. So Maria Trollet is the only poor little illustrator that I haven't focused on yet. I do have a buddy color set up though in Botanicum for April, so she will be started getting a check mark very soon. That's all I have to go over. I just keeping track of where I'm at and bringing you along as my accountability partner. I hope you are keeping track and on track of how you're doing. And if not, give yourself a break. We are in a brand new quarter and you're able to start fresh. That's the nice thing about coloring, is that it's a hobby and should be relaxing and fun. So I hope you have a colorful and creative week, and I'll see you again in the next video. Happy Easter, everyone.